we'll be doing this drawing, how to construct this particular one. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please you subscribe so that you have more of our videos. So we'll be dealing with this under this orthographic this thing, how to get. So try to subscribe as I earlier said. So we'll be dealing with this, simple to construct it. So some people find it very difficult. So the first thing to do is to map out your straight line. So you draw a straight line. So after drawing the straight line, you have to map out your angle 30. I know you'll be familiar with this, so let me do it quickly so that we'll cover much. So if you haven't subscribed, you go and subscribe quickly. So make sure that the line is a front line, not a thick one, so that when you are getting your shape, you bring the shape out so that the thing will not look rough. So you check the distance. You'll notice that the length, the total length of this particular shape we're about to draw is 25 plus 20 plus 25. So when you plus this together, we'll have what? 70 as total. So you have to mark, this is 70 millimeter, which is, using your meter rule, the thing will give you what? 7 cm. So let's map it out. So can you see this is 7 cm? So we'll come, place it here, map it out. So we still look at the other part. The height is the total height you see here. The thing is what? 20 and 28, isn't it? This is 28 as the height. So we'll come and map out 28, which is 2.8. So this is 2.8. So this is 2.8. So you map out the height. Okay, I've measured this part to be the 2.8 and I've measured it. So the next one is this side. What of this diameter and the dimension? We have it as what? 40. So this is 40, which is 4 cm, since all the parameter they gave is in millimeter. So this is 4 cm. So I paste it here and mark out the place. So you have to connect this thing together. So be careful in case you will have a wrong shape. So the adjustment of these things matters a lot. So I will come this point, which is the height. We connect it with this. So I know this video will be very important to you, so you tell your friends about it, subscribe to the channel to build your potentials and make work easy for you. So this is it. And please, if you have any question, you notify me by commenting on the video, and you have to make some comment, at least appreciate me for this thing. And if you have anything that is bothering you, that you didn't get this step, you also comment. So we start now. Start to look at the diagram mainly. So we are getting the skeletal this thing of the diagram. So they told us that this place, the length here is what? 40. But you notice there is one small dimension they gave here, and the dimension is what? 6, isn't it? So this is 6. So you have to map it out, and 6 is what? 0.6. So this is 0.6. So please and please you inform others about it. That wow, we have seen a channel that has helped us a lot and it will help you too. You tell them about it, and we'll be releasing many videos under this thing. So you just try and press the notification button. Anytime we have any gist thing, the thing will upload. So to notify you. Yeah. So how to get this thing? How to get this particular portion of it? They say the portion is what? 20. That is to say 25 from this edge, 25 from this edge. Very simple. So you can just measure 25. But that is 2.5, isn't it? I hope you people are following. 2.5. So you get from here, this is 2.5. You get from here, this is 2.5. So in between is 20. That is to say this place from here is 20. 2 points together. Mind you, this point is 25 from here. This one is 25 from here. 25 millimeter. So you connect this line together. You still go connect this one to this place. So let me don't worry, you understand later. So let's continue. The next step is what? They gave a little height here, which is what? Did they give the dimension? Yes, the dimension is what? 7 millimeter. That is 0.7. So this is 0.7 centimeter. So this is the 0 point this. So we continue. Okay. We continue. So don't mind me that I'm very slow. It's due to some factors. So when we have plenty subscribers, then we can get a better thing to do. A better one that will not be taking time. I draw this like this. So let me map out some of the shape. So you notice that they gave you something here that the length is what? 15 millimeter. 15 millimeter. That is to say this from here is 15 millimeter and is the same thing from this back to 15 millimeter. So we start. You measure your 15, which will be 1.5, isn't it? 1.5. So let's continue. So let me make this shape so visible so that you people will be following me fully. So I want to map out this thing so that you see the shape so far, so that before we continue. No, some of you will be wondering, what is it drawing line, drawing line, drawing line? So let me map out this thing so that you get the shape of what I'm drawing or constructing. In case some of you will say, what is he doing? It's not explaining again. I'm just mapping out the shape of the distance so that you will get to know it. So I continue. So we stopped at this particular space to get this particular distance, which is 15. So just be following. The thing will be very easy for you when you watch more of our videos, and even maybe this one self can be enough. So I draw a line. Why am I drawing this line? I'm drawing this line to get that of this side, that of this particular place, because these things are parallel to this. So and we know the length of this, which is 40 already. So I come, in order not to waste time, this 40, we have gotten it as 40, so you come, you do it here, so you so let's still go. The next one is, how do I know the position of this? So you can do it in two ways. They have given you this, that this place is 15 centimeter. Either you use the 15 centimeter or you use this principle you have used here. So in order to just preventing wasting of time, so put it like this. Yeah, we've gone to this. So you join these two lines. So join these two lines. So the next step is, you have understood how we got this thing. So the next step is, how do we get this side that they are talking about? And they told us the side is what? 8. That is 8 millimeters. So when we are measuring it, the thing will be 0.8. So this is 0.8. So you come, you map it on this line. You map it on this line. You map it on this line. So let's continue with what we are doing. So you connect these things together. So you can see, so you connect this thing properly. So you can see that we are easily getting the structure of what they gave us to construct. So I'm very slow like this. I want you to understand step by step. If not, I would have just rushed everything, but that's not good. So I need to make you to understand properly. Wow. So the next step is what? You still look at this thing. So they gave this. Do you know that this distance here is the same thing as the distance here? It is to say a perpendicular line from here. So, and they told you that the distance from that perpendicular line is 8 and the other one is 8. So we'll be marking 2, 8 on this line. So how to get it? How to get this line? Because this is the dimension that they are telling you. We are still coming. Let's map this one so that it will be step by step. So
that's just to measure the straight line.
yes. So I'm just connecting this thing. I haven't done anything yet. I just want to connect this line. To this line, because from this question it says from this line which is that line that I drawn just now, from that place to any portion here is what? 8 millimeters. So we have to measure 0.8. So after watching this video, I know this video will help you a lot. And if the video really help you, you comment so that we have some energy to still continue. So the next step to get is you have to know the specific height of this. So you notice that this line that we have drawn is not the same thing as this line. So therefore, we cannot just make the base here. The thing has specific height. So let's get the height. You notice that they give us some dimension here. They say from this portion, from here to this portion here is what? 12. And from this portion to this portion to this portion is what? 5. So 5 plus 12 will give us what? 17. That is to say that's the base of this thing. From any portion here to here, that's the base. That is 17. So you have to measure 7 point what? 1.7, sorry, 1.7. So this is 1.7. So I come from this place. You look at the place I placed it like this. From this particular place like this.
That's just to measure the straight line.
Yes, I want to connect the straight line. Want to connect the straight line. To this place. Why am I drawing this line? This is the base. This particular base, this base here. Can you see? This is the base. So this line that I've drawn now, this is the base. So without this base, we can't get these particular figures and how to get this. Do you understand? So that's the main distance why I drawn that distance. So let's still focus on our so the next step is this portion. We have gotten this. So from this portion, we'll draw a perpendicular line. That means a straight line. So when I say perpendicular line, I don't think it's a big word, but I'm just saying a straight line as we used to draw. So I've gotten this line. So the next step is that you notice that they gave from the base, they gave the specific height as what? 5. So this is 5 millimeter. So that is 0.5 centimeter. So this is it. You come, look at my position on this line. You get it?
That is divider.
Yes. So now you connect this line with this. I'm coming. Let me shift this book. So you'll be wondering, why am I doing this always like this, that if I want to draw any line, I have to position it on the, I'm getting the straightness so that we will not have any error. So you have to be careful when constructing.
Just make it more easier more than this going.
So you look at this point. So I will just want to create the point here. So can you see? Just create the point here. So now to get this, now you connect it to this, because that's our next thing. It's after getting the height of the 5 millimeter, then at that portion you connect it to this. So we are going to connect this to this. So you may choose to use another means and just be doing it quick, but we notice that you people will not understand properly. So that's why we are following this method, so that you not say, I don't know how they got this thing. So we are just following the steps so that you can teach others at home too, or you tell them to subscribe. Yeah. So you have to make this one. Yeah. Can you see? So we continue. So how to get this side, the other part of this? So that's what we are going to do now. So meanwhile, you adjust your materials. So This is the straight line. So you bring this thing back. So this straight line, do you know that this straight line from here to here is the same thing as the length from here to here? So, and the length from here to here is what? 40. So I'm going to measure 40 millimeter. So you may be doing research and say, I need some website that will be explaining this thing. Luckily for you, you have found one. So you notify others. So you place it like this. Can you see? And you looking for YouTube channels and the rest, or maybe you found one, but what they are saying you didn't understand. They are speaking another language, another this thing. So you can see we are using our general language here, which will make you to understand properly. So this is how to get this part. So let me make this one a bit thick. Wow, but we are not through yet. So we have to get what? This line, the other line, and this line is from the base. So we will come, still adjust. So this one the base. So you're almost through. So what's the next step? You bring this. So some people will say, should I clean this line? Should I leave this? Meanwhile, what the issue is to what? You should construct this. So, but you use all this procedure in order to get this particular one. So, but you are still not through. How to get this back side? There is a line that connects this together, which is from this place. So we have to get that so that our shape will be complete. So I will still address that issue, but I'm still coming. Let's be true. Okay. So you look at it, so just connect it like this. So it's time to map out the reshape of what you have they asked you to do. So we have to clean this since we are through with our diagram. We have to clean this.
Just to make it more neat.
So the reason why is to make it neat. So you notice that this line here is not faint. It's because for you to if I should make it faint now, maybe the camera will not capture it clearly. That's why I make it a little bit thick. So this is the shape. Can you see that we have figured the shape out exactly? So this is the shape exactly. So you will subscribe, inform others, and we have many examples as video to construct. So things that will construct. So due to just quick and click on the notify button, and also so that you'll be notified of our new videos, and inform others that wow, we still have another one. Look at another one. This question, this is and one question you have to construct parabola, hyperbola, and ellipse. The thing is 3 questions, and we'll be doing this one in our upper next video. So just try to subscribe and the rest. So go to our YouTube channel. You can distribute it in order to help your friends and the rest so that they can watch it and watch the video. So that's all for now. Thank you for subscribing.